In this tabletop review and installation, I'm going to be taking a look at a magazine grip extension. This one is specifically for the Ruger LCP 380 pistol. This is an item made by a company called Garrison Grip. On their website, these sell for $11.95 each, and their website is www.garrisongrip.com. I will put the link to that in the description of this video as well. This carries, I believe, a SKU number of 796520535039. This is a 1.25 inch long, extra long magazine extension. This is basically what it ships in. A little Ziploc bag with some instructions on it. Let's go ahead and take it out. And you can get an idea here of what this looks like. We've got some texturing on the front. Other than that, it's smooth polymer. There's a Garrison Grip logo on the inside, and that's about it. So, real basic, straightforward grip extension. So, what I've seen so far with the construction of this is great. The Ruger LCP, you can see this is the standard 6-round magazine with the little pinky extension on it right here. This is more or less how they are shipped. Or you may get a magazine with a flat bottom on it with no extension at all. So for reference, I have what would be considered, I wear a size small glove, so I wear a size 7 glove. Now when I grip this, you can see there's, even with this small extension on it, there's no way to get my pinky on here. This is very uncomfortable for me when I shoot the gun. For deep concealment, this is great, or this is even better, the flat bottom one, but for shooting purposes, it's not very comfortable. So that's why we're looking at grip extensions. I prefer to have all my fingers on this to get a good positive grip. The extra length is not an issue for my concealed carry purposes. Your concealed carry purposes may vary, so do keep that in mind. This is substantially longer. This is a 1.25 inch grip extension. Alright, so the standard Ruger LCP magazine, this is a magazine made by Ruger. To remove these base plates, there's basically there's a little tab right there that we need to press down on. And we can use anything that's of a non-marring nature. I prefer to use like this little plastic pry tool, which is used for cell phones. Now when you're removing this base plate off your magazine, whether it's the Ruger or the Ruger LCP magazine or any other type of magazine, if you've never done it before, assume that the bottom plate where this notch is attached to, assume that it's not attached to the spring. So be very careful in this process. So what we're going to do is we're going to push down on that tab and we're going to slide this bottom piece. Now you notice I'm keeping my finger right here. I'm going to keep my finger there and keep this bottom piece pressed down. And I'm going to remove this and I'm going to slowly release the tension. Now in the case of this Ruger magazine, this bottom locking plate is physically captured by the spring. So this isn't going to get launched. On a lot of magazines, that's not the case. So if you're not careful, these are under pressure, and if you just slide this piece off, this will go like this, and this piece will go flying, and you'll have to go hunt for it. So, this is a good design with this being captured. Alright, so the installation of this item is extremely straightforward. What we're going to do is we're going to push this piece back down. We're going to hold it down with our finger, and we're basically going just to slide this on. and that little click indicates that the tab has popped into the hole down there. So now this is firmly attached and it's not going to come off. And when we're all done, you can test fit this, and you can basically see that now all of my fingers have a gripping surface. So this is really nice. So a substantial increase. Now the 1.25 inch, that is a very large grip extension. There are options on the market that are bigger than this one, but smaller than this one. So Garrison Grip may offer other grip extensions that are not quite this long, but for my needs, this is perfect. And there's basically no issues. It locks up, and we have a good gripping surface. You'll also notice that the on the front of the Ruger LCP, we've got this texturing surface, this texturing right here on the surface, and it's carried over to the grip extension. So we have the design philosophy flowing from the pistol to the grip extension. Probably doesn't do a whole heck of a lot for a gripping surface, but cosmetically, at least the design flows, and I like that. So on the same note, I also have over here a Pro Mag. Now this is an aftermarket Ruger LCP magazine. Now the Garrison Grip extension fits and locks into place on this Pro Mag magazine. Now here's the problem with the Pro Mag. And this is typical of pretty much any type of Ruger LCP grip extension you try to put on a Pro Mag magazine. It may fit, but then the magazine won't lock into the gun, just like this. So this isn't, you either have to make a grip extension for the Pro Mag, the aftermarket magazine, or you make it for the Ruger magazine. There really isn't a one grip extension fits both flavors of magazine for this, unfortunately. And I've run into this issue with every single grip extension I've tried, and I've tried numerous ones. So none of them work on both magazines. Something to keep in mind. There may be a way to modify this so that it works. I think the main problem lies in the fact of where the hole for the lock mechanism is on this magazine. But this isn't about the Pro Mag magazine. Just wanted to throw that out there in case you were going to buy this and expect it to work with the Pro Mag. It does not, unless you want to take it to the next level and modify it in some way, shape, or form. It may be possible that you could machine down the lip or sand it down, file it down, and that might work. I have not tried that myself. So that's going to end this particular tabletop review of the Garrison Grip 1.25 inch grip extension for the Ruger LCP and the installation of said grip extension.